When Kelly had her accident, my immediate response, of course, was that she was going to survive. We realized how important it was, her continuing to breathe, whether it was on her own or artificially, which gave us that opportunity to let her donate her organs and help other people.
When I went through the evaluation, the social worker asked me, she said, well, how would you feel if you get evaluated and you don't get a heart? And I said, well, that's okay, because that means somebody didn't die or went to somebody else that's more needy.
All I could remember doing with her right then was just to keep saying, breathe. Just breathe, Kelly, breathe, 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 you're gonna be fine. We were approached by the Organ Donor Network at that point very gently to ask if we would consider.
As an emergency physician, my job is to save lives and make people's lives better. It's obvious that there are many people whose lives have been terminated because there weren't organs.
There is such a critical need for organs in this country.
This need is poignant.
At this point, you can only be an organ donor if you're brain dead or if you're on a ventilator in a hospital.
Many people said, you mean you can't just have a cardiac arrest in the field and you're not going to protect me and let me give my organs? As we've talked to people, they've said, well, you should just get this done. It's absurd that you haven't accomplished it. So we're working on getting it done. The best advisors we've had have not been professors, but they've been the people. Were we to establish a system such that there were a vehicle in the field after someone had been declared dead, those individuals could bridge the gap and eliminate the organ donor list.
And what we're trying to do is allow these individuals that have died outside a hospital to still afford them the ability to donate their organs.
So imagine the scene. It's chaotic. There's a cardiac arrest going on. EMS tries everything they can to save that patient. But unfortunately, as is most often the case, they're unsuccessful. It's only at this moment that the organ preservation vehicle team will be allowed entry into the location. They'll come up, they will check immediately to see if that person had registered previously for organ donation. Only then will they start preservation and bring the body to the emergency room.
Every doctor that's gone to medical school has only cared about preserving life. No one is ever going to be spared therapy because they have a donor card. Nothing can be further from the truth.
A lot of people also have the misconception of that these organs are being, number one, sold on the black market or given to only the rich or only white people. That's not true.
Our primary reason for being there is to help these families understand what's going on and offer them the opportunity of donation.
It's the days that you sit there and say, no, this shouldn't be. And you can wish all you want. I think in some instance today she's saying you need to do this on your own. You need to figure this out. Look at there. Oh. I'd survive if she hadn't done it. I'd go on. But knowing that she's a part of somebody else, it's an amazing thing.
With this new program, we can actually make donation a reality for those people that wanted to be a donor and do not have a death within the hospital.
The Organ Donor Network itself is one place to go to get the right information, to understand what it's about. And if you have nothing else in your life that you've done, you can do this. And if you've done everything else in your life, you can still do this.